When was the last time you dreamed of taming a dragon? Forget pets. Today we're raising the bar. Imagine your best friend can breathe fire and fly. In this video, we unfold the parchment with the stories of 10 dragons that went from legends to loyal companions. Get ready to learn how these powerful creatures became the heroes of their stories. Dragon, Prothean the Swift. Buckle up, dragon enthusiasts. At number 10, we're zooming into the world of Prothean the Swift. Imagine a dragon so fast, it could give the world's best sports cars a run for their money. And I'm not just talking about a leisurely Sunday drive. Prothean is the Usain Bolt of the dragon world, but with a lot more fire and, well, scales. Now, you might be wondering, how do you tame a creature that's faster than a high-speed internet connection? Enter Alaric, a mage who didn't need a sports car because he had something better. A spell book and a knack for making friends with creatures that could turn him into a barbecue at a moment's notice. Prothean wasn't just fast, he was a dragon with a need for speed and a heart of gold. Together with Alaric, they became the dynamic duo of the skies, turning Prothean's love for velocity into a force for good. They delivered mail, saved kittens stuck in extremely tall trees, and even made it back in time for tea. So, what's the moral of the story? Even if you can circle the globe in the blink of an eye, it's the moments of connection and friendship that truly matter. Prothean and Alaric remind us that no matter how fast you go, the best journey is the one you share. Dragon, Emerald Scale. Sliding in at number 9 is Emerald Scale, the gentle giant whose very presence makes the winter wonderland around her seem like a tropical vacation. Now, Emerald Scale isn't your average run-of-the-mill fire-breathing dragon. Oh no, she's more of a let's cuddle up and make snow angels type, with scales that shimmer like the finest emeralds. But don't be fooled by her calm demeanor. When her friends are in a pinch, she can turn into a snowstorm of justice faster than you can say freeze. Enter Tia, a young warrior with the heart of a lion and the cold tolerance of a penguin in a parka. Tia wasn't just looking for a dragon, she was looking for a companion who could share her love for chilly mornings and hot cocoa evenings. When she met Emerald Scale, it was like finding the missing piece in a jigsaw puzzle. If the puzzle was made of ice and the pieces weighed several tons, together they became an unstoppable force. Need a giant ice sculpture for the king's birthday? Emerald Scale, villages buried under avalanches. Emerald Scale to the rescue, with Tia guiding her icy breath to clear paths and save lives, proving that a warm heart doesn't need a warm climate to thrive. So what's the cool lesson here? Even a creature as mighty as Emerald Scale can have the softest of hearts, and with a friend like Tia, the possibilities are as endless as a winter sky. Dragon, Volterix, the Stormbringer. At number 8, we're not just raising the bar, we're electrifying it with Volterix, the Stormbringer. Imagine a dragon so charged up you'd think he swallowed a power plant. With every flap of his wings, thunder rolls and lightning dances across the sky like a disco at full swing. Now you might be thinking, how do you cozy up to a creature that could accidentally turn you into a human toaster? That's where Lena comes in, an inventor who looked at Volterix and thought, battery, but make it big and scaly. Lena wasn't just about to invent the next big thing in renewable energy, she was about to make a friend. Lena and Volterix hit it off faster than you can say static shock. She helped him channel his inner lightning bolt, turning what was once a fearsome force of nature into the ultimate power grid on wings. Together, they lit up cities, powered up festivals, and even had time for a light show or two. But let's not forget the heart of the story. It's not just about turning lights on, it's about sparking a connection. Lena showed Volterix that his power was more than just a spectacle, it was a gift to the world. And Volterix, he showed her that sometimes the best friendships come with a little bit of static. So what's the electrifying takeaway? Never underestimate the power of a little spark, whether it's in your heart or, in this case, your very large, very electrified dragon buddy. Dragon, Lumina, the Starlit Sovereign. Gliding into our number 7 spot is Lumina, the Starlit Sovereign, a dragon whose scales reflect the night sky so accurately you might try to make a wish upon her. Lumina doesn't just fly, she glides through the heavens, leaving a trail of stardust that makes the Milky Way look like a dimly lit alley. Now you might wonder, how do you befriend a celestial spectacle like Lumina? Enter Orion, not the constellation, but a stargazer so dedicated, he once tried to high-five the Big Dipper. Orion didn't just see a dragon, he saw a cosmic companion, a kindred spirit among the constellations. Their bond was written in the stars. Orion helped Lumina harness her celestial glow, guiding lost travelers and inspiring poets and painters with her ethereal beauty. Together, they were like a live-action Van Gogh painting, but with fewer ear-related incidents and more awe-inspiring night shows. Lumina and Orion's tale teaches us a stellar lesson. Even those who shine the brightest can find solace in companionship. And for Orion, he learned that the best stargazing doesn't always require a telescope. Sometimes, it's right by your side, breathing gently and ready to light up the world. Dragon, Cryo Fang, the Blizzard's Heart. Chilling at number 6 is Cryo Fang, the Blizzard's Heart, a dragon so cool he could single-handedly solve global warming. With a breath so icy it could turn your hot chocolate into a popsicle in seconds, Fang was the undisputed king of the winter wonderland. Enter Freya, an explorer with more layers of clothing than an onion and a spirit just as peppy. She wasn't just looking for adventure. She was on a quest to find a buddy who wouldn't mind a snowball fight or two. When she stumbled upon Fang, it wasn't just the cold that took her breath away. It was the beginning of a frosty friendship. Freya showed Fang that his icy talents were more than just party tricks for chilling beverages. Together, they turned barren wastelands into winter paradises, creating sanctuaries for creatures that thrived in the cold, and turning Fang into a legend, not of fear, but of frosty benevolence. But let's not forget the heartwarming, or should I say heart-cooling, essence of their bond. Fang discovered the joy of friendship, and Freya learned that the best adventures are shared, especially if your partner can double as a living snow machine. Dragon, Magma Claw, the lava behemoth. At a scorching number 5, we have Magma Claw, the lava behemoth. Picture a dragon so hot he could roast marshmallows just by sneezing. Magma Claw's fiery veins and lava baths were the stuff of legend, making even the sun feel a tad insecure about its temperature. Now, who could possibly befriend a walking barbecue? Meet Eduardo, a geologist with a passion for rocks and an inexplicable immunity to sweating. When Eduardo met Magma Claw, it wasn't the heat that struck him. It was the potential for the most epic geological partnership ever forged. Eduardo and Magma Claw didn't just hit it off. They sparked a friendship that lit up their world. Together, they sculpted new landscapes, creating islands and mountain ranges that cartographers scrambled to add to their maps. Magma Claw's fiery talents, once feared, became a source of awe and inspiration. But let's not just gloss over the molten core of their relationship. Magma Claw learned the value of his inner fire, not as a destructive force, but as a creative one. And Eduardo? He discovered that the best geological companion might just be one who can actually melt rocks. So what's the hot takeaway from this tale? Embrace your inner heat, channel your fiery passions, and remember that even the most intense forces of nature can forge bonds of friendship and creation. Dragon, Verdan, the Grove Guardian. Leafing through to number 4, we encounter Verdan, the Grove Guardian, a dragon so in tune with nature. Even Mother Earth might take gardening tips from him. Verdan doesn't just walk through the forest. He nurtures it. His breath a miraculous blend of growth-promoting magic that makes plants sprout with an enthusiasm usually reserved for kids at an amusement park. Enter Mia, a botanist with a green thumb so potent she could probably make a plastic plant bloom. When Mia met Verdan, it wasn't just a meeting of minds, but a union of hearts, both beating to the rhythm of nature's most intricate symphonies. Together, they embarked on a green crusade, turning deserts into oases and wastelands into wonderlands. Verdanth's gift, combined with Mia's knowledge, didn't just change landscapes. It revolutionized ecosystems, teaching us that with a bit of magic and science, anything's possible. But what's the real root of their story? It's about understanding that every leaf, every creature, big or small, plays a part in the tapestry of life. Verdanth and Mia showed us that the greatest changes start with a single seed of kindness and a lot of love. So what's the lesson to be leafed from this tale? Nurture your surroundings, cherish your connections, and always remember that the most significant transformations come from the smallest of beginnings. Dragon, Bronzewing, the keeper of history. Soaring into our number 3 spot is Bronzewing, the keeper of history, a dragon whose wings whisper the tales of yore, turning every flap into a narration of the past. Imagine a living flying library, but instead of late fees, you get a lesson in ancient civilizations. Who could possibly befriend a creature that's essentially a flying history textbook? Meet Jacob, a historian who wears his passion for the past like a badge of honor, armed with a notepad instead of a sword and curiosity as his shield. When Jacob met Bronzewing, it wasn't just a handshake. It was a merging of timelines, a confluence of the now and the then. Together, they unraveled mysteries that baffled scholars, decoded ancient scripts, and even corrected a few history textbooks along the way. But it's not all about digging into the past. Bronzewing and Jacob's journey is a testament to the bond that forms when we reach across time, connecting with the stories that shape our world. They remind us that history isn't just about dates and dusty old artifacts. It's the story of us all, dragons included. What's the historic takeaway here? Embrace the stories of the past, for they are the stepping stones to our future. And sometimes the best way to understand history is to fly on the wings of a dragon who's seen it all. Dragon, Aquarius, the ocean's whisperer. Diving deep into number 2, we meet Aquarius, the ocean's whisperer, a dragon whose scales shimmer like the sea itself, blending with the waves in a dance of camouflage that would make even a chameleon green with envy. Now who would be brave enough to buddy up with a dragon that could potentially start a tsunami with a sneeze? Enter Nora, a marine biologist whose love for the ocean is as vast as the Mariana Trench. With a snorkel for a crown and flippers for a royal scepter, She approached Aquarine not as a researcher, but as a friend. Together, they unveiled the ocean's mysteries, from the tiniest plankton to the grandest underwater canyons. Aquarine, with her intimate knowledge of the deep blue, and Nora, with her scientific expertise, proved to be a duo more dynamic than the most dramatic ocean currents. But this tale isn't just about exploring the uncharted depths. It's about understanding and preservation. Aquarine showed Nora the ocean's wonders and its woes, sparking a crusade to protect this watery world. In return, Nora offered Aquarine a friendship that bridged species, proving that true connections know no bounds, not even between air and water. What's the deep-sea moral of this story? The oceans hold mysteries and marvels beyond our wildest dreams, and sometimes it takes a dragon with a heart as vast as the sea to show us the importance of every ripple and wave. Prepare for our final dragon tale where fire meets friendship in a story that's bound to ignite your heart. Dragon, Infernox the Flame Weaver. Blazing at number 1 is Infernox the Flame Weaver, a dragon whose very heartbeat is a symphony of embers and whose breath could give the sun a run for its money. Imagine a creature so fiery he could barbecue a steak just by looking at it. Who dares to befriend this walking inferno? Meet Kale, a dragon whisperer with nerves of steel and a heart of gold. When Kale met Infernox, it wasn't with a fire extinguisher, but with an outstretched hand of friendship, proving that sometimes the bravest act is one of kindness. Infernox and Kale's bond was a testament to the power of understanding. Together, they transformed Infernox's image from a feared destroyer to a beloved protector. His flames, once a symbol of danger, became a beacon of hope, lighting up the night and warming those in need. But their story isn't just about taming a beast, it's about changing perceptions. Infernox learned that his fire could be a force for good, and Kale discovered that even the fiercest flames can warm the coldest hearts. So what's the fiery lesson here? Never judge a dragon by its flame, for within every creature lies the potential for greatness. And sometimes all it takes is a single act of kindness to ignite a transformation that can light up the world. And there you have it, the top 10 dragons that were tamed, each with a story that burns brightly in the annals of legend. Remember, every dragon has a tale, and every tale has a lesson waiting to be unearthed.